How's it going, everybody? It's the Shirtless Chef and
Bro Mikey Studios
coming at you with an episode of How Will It Taste? So, let's roll the title. So we're back.
Part 2 of this video.
This will be, if you're seeing this on my channel, this will be the part of How Will It Taste?
And for my people on my side of the channel, this is part 2 of the podcast. Some of these I did yesterday. Some of these I'm going to be doing today. And so what we're going to start out with is the Pops Twix and Butterfinger. And as usual, like we always say, we're going to be rating it from 1 to 5. 5 being alive and 10 to win and 1 never again. And is it worth the money that they want for it? That's how these food reviews.
How much were some of these? What?
About $4.
Okay.
Around the $4 to $5 range.
Okay.
Because the reason why I say around the $5 range is because you got to include tax. Because they're like four something a bag.
Okay. So,
well,
where do you want to start?
These were whichever one you want to start with.
Let's start with the Butterfinger.
And I know the bags are ripped but these are cheap bags.
That's what it looks like.
It's popcorn with
peanut butter and popcorn. Not a combination I would have expected. I like it.
So is it a thumbs up in your book?
It's definitely a 5.
5 all day. And like I said, folks, you can get these at your local
grocery store.
And like I said in my food review video, big shout out to Carl. If it wasn't for him, I would have never found the Butterfinger one, because that was the last bag of where I work at.
Carl's really good.
And believe it or not, he follows me on my main channel. So big shout out to Carl. And a big shout out to everybody who watches. And if you're not subscribed yet,
go ahead and hit that subscribe button.
And join the family. What you waiting for? So for me, for the Butterfingers, I'll have to agree. A 5 all day, 10 to win. And yes, it's well worth the money that they want for them. Even though I said it was $4 and some odd cents. They're well worth the money. Because if you like Butterfingers, and if you like popcorn, right up your alley.
Definitely.
Now on to the Twix to pick up the sticks. Twix to pick up sticks. And that's what your Twix looks like. Even though they look like Butterfinger too.
Well, and the Twix are more caramel. That's where the brown comes from.
Yep. And they do have M&Ms. They have Snickers. They have the most recent ones is the ones that we're taste testing. And they also have Sour Patch.
You saw us taste test that.
I didn't do
last year.
I didn't do the Sour Patch one, did I?
Yeah, we did. We did that in the mix of Halloween stuff.
Slept since then, if I have.
You're forgiven. It's been a while.
And plus, I've had a lot of stuff to happen lately in the last 6 months.
Mm.
And believe it or not, folks, even though I did a taste test on these yesterday for my main channel, I'm still at that. Still going to give it the same review as I gave it yesterday, 4.5. Not too, cause to not I don't know about him, but to me it just tastes like the chocolate overpowers,
Yeah, it doesn't really. I don't really get Twix out of this.
and that's what I was trying to explain to you. The chocolate overpowers the caramel, and you wouldn't think chocolate would overpower caramel, but it does.
Well, when there's so little caramel in it.
True, that's true too.
Well, let's see. I think I've got. Okay. This is so bizarre because the ones with caramel, you taste the caramel. But the chocolate overpowers it when it's got the caramel and the chocolate to it.
Yep.
So
And that's where my 4.5 out of 5 came into play. I mean, it's still worth the money.
yeah,
And yes, I would buy both of them again. But
I completely agree with him on this.
so we're both agreed 4 out of 5.
Yeah.
All right. Round 2. We have
Cocoa Rolls.
Cocoa Rose. This one's the original because it's the coconut
And salted caramel.
and salted caramel. Cocoa rolling.
Sun Tropic.
Sun.
Do you know what these things make me think of just looking at them?
Churros.
No. Do you remember the... I may be digging somebody's memories back. Do you remember the cereal straws?
Yeah.
That's what those things make me think of just by the look of them.
That and what makes me think of them is what's that one thing that the Petcher's Farm comes up? You know, the big old long cookie things
Oh,
that
the
look like these.
Yeah,
That's what it also looks like.
the Pyralites.
Which one did you grab? Okay, just making sure make sure I was grabbing the right one. So here it goes. And same way with this one. 5 to stay alive, 10 to win, or 1 never being again. And these are new. They just came out with them. Like a few months back. About like the end of December and beginning of January. Or the mid of January, I don't know. Those are actually pretty good.
Mm-hmm. They actually taste coconut. I know it sounds weird, but
The calorie count on this one is 130.
I just realized we never showed the popcorn bit.
Not too overpowering. Great texture. The coconut flavor is hidden where it's supposed to be hidden. It tastes like
I'm
a
now
cookie.
curious to see
It
how
tastes like
that
a cookie.
salted caramel will taste.
It tastes like a cookie.
Mm-hmm. Now we're moving on to the salted caramel.
Then we'll give our opinions on both of them after we taste test both of these. If y'all was wondering why we didn't do our ratings yet. Grab a couple of them because one ain't enough. Okay.
Where's the caramel?
How come these don't? These don't have. Where? Because these ain't.
Oh, there I go.
Oh, those are. Okay. I thought the caramel and whatever would be inside the whole part,
It's
but
not.
it's not. It's flavored. And remember, we just got done eating them, so it's going to be a minute. It's going to like take 2 or 3 of them to get the actual taste. Okay. This one tastes a little bit different. I'm not taking. This one tastes a little.
I'm not necessarily
Off.
tasting caramel.
You know, mine is tasting like a little off.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's an off brand or something type off.
Mm-hmm. So, I think the opinion that we're both having is
The
this
green
was
one,
good. This does not taste like what it claims.
Mm-mm.
The purple bag doesn't taste like what it claims to be.
I'm not even tasting the salt either.
Mm-mm.
It's supposed to be salted caramel.
It's just not. That is a miss. The original is good. Tasted exactly what I was expecting. But the caramel one,
I mean, it's good for what it is. And then if I come across it again, I may or may not buy it, just for something to snack on. But I'm sorry. Between the two, I would take the coconut flavored one over the caramel. And I'm a huge fan of caramel.
yeah. But this was,
I am not tasting caramel.
that was our taste test of these two.
I'm sorry, folks. But it's still good for how it was.
It's good, but if you're tasting it based on a flavor, it's really bad.
Yeah. Price wise wasn't bad either. Okay, folks. Round 3 of what we're going to be taste testing. Remember Girl Scout cookies? And they raised their prices up to $6 a box. Well, even though they made Girl Scout cookies in the version that he did a taste test on his channel, Keebler come out with my favorite version of a Girl Scout cookie.
The Samoas.
Exactly. Because I love the Samoyas. Because if you like coconut,
You can't go wrong. Coconut and chocolate.
because see, these look just like the Samoyas of the Girl Scout cookies, but it's Keebler edition. So if you like Girl Scout cookies and if you want them all year round, I mean Walmart and everybody else might have other flavors from Keebler.
Yeah.
But we're bought these. This is the only flavor that they have.
Yeah.
So let's just jump up in here and let's see if they actually replicated it to the T of the Girl Scout cookies.
That's what they look like.
Because see, they look just like Girl Scout cookies.
Mm-hmm.
And these are my favorite
Mm.
when it comes to Girl Scout cookies.
Mm.
So if you want Girl Scout cookies all year round and Samoyeds are your favorite, just pick you up a bag or two of the Keebler. Or a pack or two, or whatever you want to call it. Because like I said, Walmart, and yes, they'll be in a different container. Because this where this is ripped, it'll be in a different container. Let me take a sip of.
These are really good.
Don't they taste like just like Samoyeds? Mm-hmm. I try to tell people, even in person, I try to say, hey, Keebler doing Girl Scout cookies. I had some people say, they won't taste the same.
That tastes exactly the same. My sister was a Girl Scout and sold cookies. So I know these are pretty much exactly what they claim to be.
And like I said, Walmart, Food City, or where grocery store y'all are around, Kroger might have them. Kroger, and I mean, not this flavor. I'm talking about the other flavors. They got peanut butter. They got different flavors too.
They got peanut butter.
They got basically all the Girl Scout cookies, except for the newer ones.
And the thing is, the Goody Girl that I showed you all the other day, I guess that was last Monday. Or this past Monday.
For people on his channel. For people on my channel.
Yeah, he wasn't involved in this taste test. But the s'mores was really good.
And I'm a person who loves his s'mores.
I'd love to get his opinion on them. And they weren't expensive. They were like
$5 a box.
Well, the ones that I found were like $3 for the box, and that was pretty dang good.
Most got on sale because when I went and looked at them, they were like $5.
Okay. But point is,
I mean, it don't matter the price. Thing is, will it taste just like what they claim?
And they did. So.
And after he gets done eating that,
let's move on to the next one.
Last but not least, and we're going to be doing these like we did the popcorns. Both of them at the same time. Because, you know, I feel like having cake. How about you? And we'll side with ice cream. And when I mean, you're saying, huh? How can you have cake? You didn't make none. Well, introducing
birthday cake popcorn.
Zah. And it's 140 calories. And what do you mean that you can have ice cream? Well, introducing ice cream flavored popcorn.
It is?
With 150 calories.
Peanut butter cup.
Yeah.
Oh.
Picture of the ice cream down there. That's why I picture a birthday cake.
Okay.
So this is 10 calories more than the birthday cake. That's 140, while this is 150.
And it's the peanut butter in that one that pushes it over.
So without further ado,
peanut butter.
Let's just jump up in these. Am I gonna have to get my scissors?
Here.
I never had something be glued that much.
Hang on.
I haven't had something glued that much.
Let me show you. Oh, they're not. Two different brands.
Yeah, 2 different brands.
So this one had a tear strip on it.
Or the birthday cake did. And yep, we'll be starting with the ice cream one first. And we'll give our opinions after we eat both of them.
There.
I just smell popcorn.
You don't smell. Get a handful of it, then you'll smell it.
Might be just the bag itself. I smell caramel. Or whatever it's supposed to be.
Peanut butter and chocolate.
Okay. Now I'm starting to taste it. It just took a minute.
It's really good.
It's supposed to be a Sunday version. I think it's supposed to be like a Sunday.
Sweet and salty kettle corn with dark chocolate and peanut butter drizzle.
Or it's supposed to taste like a peanut butter cup. I don't know what.
That's kind of what it's supposed to taste like.
But to me, the way the pictures are showing it is, it looks like ice cream.
I know what they did. You know the ones that have the statement, picture enlarged to show detail?
Yeah.
That's just enlarged popcorn. And there goes the heat again.
So, I might have said it wrong. My bad.
We're fine.
But just the way it looked like ice cream. But it could be the peanut butter cup. Which ain't bad. Of course, he's going to be taking some of this stuff home because honestly, he don't want to. They'll just go to waste here.
I'll take some of this home. For sure.
But after he gets done eating that, jump into
The peanut butter cup is really good.
Yeah. But we're saving our 1 to 5s after we eat the cupcake ones, or birthday cake. I smell the birthday cake.
Oh, wow. That's buttercream frosting.
I love buttercream frosting, especially on actual cake. Wow.
Really good.
I'm glad I got these. Wow. This ain't overpowering like the peanut butter cup one either. And I'm not a huge fan of dark chocolate. But that
Was done right. That's dark chocolate and peanut butter done right.
yo. Cause like the oops on the Kit Kats,
Mm-hmm.
the dark chocolate and mint chocolate
Mm-hmm.
had just enough mint on it to take away the texture of the dark chocolate. Because pure dark chocolate, I can't eat pure dark chocolate unless it's mixed with some. But between both of these, in my opinion, my wife would probably like the peanut butter cup one, but me, I'd probably buy the birthday cake one. Only because it's more blended properly than the peanut butter cup. Because you get all the flavors. You get all the flavors. Then again, if you hold them in your hand, that's what it does. So 1 to 5 out of both of them. Peanut butter cup one is going to be a 3.5 to 4, only because it's overpowering.
Mm-hmm.
Flavor wise, it's overpowering. The cupcake birthday cake one,
That one's really good.
I'm going to have to give it straight up 5.
I sure say I'd give it a 5 regardless.
And our
Because that is really good.
And hey, these are just our opinions.
My opinion, I'm going to go ahead and give it. I know he's about to state, would you buy it again? On both of them, yes.
Remember, folks, these are just our opinions. You might like one over the other, so give them a try. See which ones you like. Which ones you like. For me, it's the birthday cake. Takes it.
Yeah.
Between the two.
So the birthday cake takes the cake.
Yup.
I attempt to be funny and fail, tragically.
And last but not least, before we end the episode, I'm debating whether or not if I should do a live video on one of our podcasts. See how it goes. So, if all y'all that know me in person, if you want to see me do a live feed, either let me know in person or drop it down
in the comments.
Yep. Because I'm seriously thinking about doing at least one of our podcasts live to see how good it goes. And if it does good, and if we, not just me, because I gotta let the CDH Warrior know or have his opinion about it too. If he enjoys it, we might stay live. If not, we'll just go resume back the how we've been doing it. So, if you want to see us go live at least once, let us know
in the comments.
Person or in the comment section. From the Bro Show, I am your host, Bro Mikey. Along with me, the CDH Warrior. We love you. We stay safe, and as always, remember, the Bro Show got it going on. So, sharing is caring. Let your friends and family say, "Hey, go to the Bro Show. They keep it real." You might be going through some things. It might not be. I mean, even though we do our food review videos too, we do talk about real life stuff. So, let a friend know, let your family know that the Bro Show got it going on. We love you. Stay safe, and as always, we'll see you next time, folks.